Eyewitness News begins with breaking news.
Oh my God.
Well, today marks 1 month since the deadly collapse of the Hard Rock Hotel site. Tonight, we're learning another implosion will be necessary to take down the rest of the damaged hotel, and it will take several months. Good evening, I'm Cherise Gibson.
And I'm Karen Swenson. Today's update is the first time we've gotten really any sort of sense as to when the disaster will wrap up, and that's going to take several more months.
Yeah, Danny Monteverde was there for the latest update, joining us right now with details on that timeline. Danny, how long are we talking here?
Well, Cherise and Karen, it's going to be another 9 weeks before this building comes down if everything goes as according to plan. Fire Chief Tim McConnell says that engineers that the city has worked with and the building's owners have worked with say the implosion of this building is the safest way to bring it down. They said once that happens, the first thing they want to do is recover the remains of those 2 victims who are still in there, have been in there since the day of the collapse back on October 12th. They say after that, it's recovery of evidence is what they are going to do and what will be the primary goal to figure out where this investigation goes. At that point, they say there is also economic impact to worry about. There are several businesses here that are still closed right now. The Sanger, for example, really hasn't been able to reopen. They say as early as the end of this week, you could see some work begin to stabilize the cranes. But again, it's about 9 weeks from now, essentially another 2 months before we'll see that implosion happen. It'll be another 3 months to do that cleanup, and that includes, again, the recovery of those victims. I asked Fire Chief Tim McConnell about the work that needs to be done out here just a short time ago, and here's what he had to say.
The contractor is saying 9 weeks, and we will push and hold them accountable to it. I talked about several times before. Every morning we hold a command and general staff meeting with all the parties. Today was the first time that contractor was at the meeting, and they will be at every meeting going forward, as will the engineers who are planning it. There's a seismologist that's being brought on board, and once again, as our engineers going to help us and assist us in that.
So 9 weeks for the implosion to happen. How long for the cleanup to get everything out of the area? How long for the cleanup after that?
Cleanup about 3 months, and then haul all the debris away. Remember, that involves, number 1, as soon as it comes down, victim recovery, and 2, collection of evidence.
And so there's no hard and fast date yet for when that will actually happen, but in about 9 weeks, that's roughly mid-January. And again, it's about another 3 months, as you just heard, to clean up the site and presumably get things back open and back to normal. We actually talked to Kristen Palmer earlier today, city councilwoman who represents the district where the Hard Rock Hotel sits. There's no plans for the site beyond the demolition and cleanup right now. She said in the meantime, she hopes that it can just become kind of a park area. It doesn't become a fenced off area that isn't being used, while the city then tries to work with the owners to figure out what's next for the future of the site. But again, the headline right now, in about 9 weeks, we'll see the Hard Rock Hotel be taken down through a controlled implosion, and then another 3 months to clean up the site after that. That's the latest for now. Reporting live on Canal Street, Danny Monteverde, Eyewitness News.
Danny, thank you.